This video will demonstrate how a complete beginner could solve a 3x3 Rubik's Cube. For the first step, we build a white cross. That means we take all these edges, those that have white in them, and make a cross. For example, this green-white, if I turn randomly along this side, I could pair it up correctly with a green center, and when I move it down, it pairs correctly with white center. And I could do the same with this blue-white edge, which is already correctly paired. Sometimes you don't get that lucky, but in this case, I'm really lucky. So this correctly pairs the red-white, which I move down into the white center, and the orange-white, which I move down to the white center. Now this is correct pairing. If you get a little something like this, that's wrong, because white should be here and orange there. Right. So once you're done with this, you want to solve the white corners. In this case, I have orange-green corner. I want to solve the orange-green corner here, so I want it above, which is here. And I do algorithm L prime U prime L U. Then I see a green-red over here, which I do not want, but I cannot replace it with this corner because this is not the corner that should go in here. So RU R prime U prime should knock this one out. Then I find the red-green slot. Now I'm inserting from the right, so RU R prime U prime, just as I have knocked out the wrong corner earlier. Now this corner goes in from the left, L prime U prime L U, and so does this corner, L prime U prime L U, but it's not correctly flipped, so repeat until it's correctly flipped. Now look at the top to find edges without yellow. These three have yellow, so they're automatically out. This one does not have yellow. Now it's blue-red, and the side is blue. Match it with the blue. Consider that red is at the right, so push this to the left. Unsolve this corner from the right of the blue face, RU R prime U prime, and resolve it from the left of the red face, L prime U prime L U. Now there are no corners that do not have yellow at the top here, so I will do a random unsolving and resolving. So this brings out orange-blue, which I could match with orange at the side, and blue is at my right, so this goes to the left. This corner is unsolved from the right of orange, and resolved from the left of blue. Now notice that when I say resolve from the left, do the left-hand algorithm, and when I say resolve from the right, do the right-hand algorithm. So now this one matches with green, and the other color is red, which is on the left, so I push this to the right. Now unsolve it from the left of the green face, so L prime U prime L U, and resolve it from the right of red, RU R prime U prime. So this one's a wrongly flipped edge, so I can just remove it by randomly unsolving and resolving from either of these faces. Now the side is green and it matches here. Orange is at my right, this goes to the left. Unsolve from the right of green, RU R prime U prime, and resolve from the left of orange, L prime U prime L U. So in this case, you have a perfect yellow cross, but you're not always this lucky. In the event that you have a dot, do algorithm F R U R prime U prime F prime. If you see this case, immediately turn this so that the L shape is at the back and the left, and do F U R U prime R prime F prime, which solves the yellow cross. If you encounter a straight line like this, do algorithm F R U R prime U prime F prime, which solves your yellow cross. Now turn the top so that you could match the pairs of cross edges in sequence. Now, if you notice that two opposite pairs are mixed up, turn randomly until two pairs are in the correct places. What do I mean by correct? So the blue and the orange pairs are in the blue and orange places, mixed up, while the red and green are interchanged in the red-green area. So hold any pair of these at your front. This is the front, and this is your left. And do algorithm R, U, R prime, U, R, U2, R prime, and finish it off with U. So these two are now correct. From what I remembered, these two are wrong. So as usual, front and left, R, U, R prime, U, R, U2, R prime, U. So I do a checking to confirm if my corners are in the correct places. Now this is definitely in the correct place because, well, it's correctly flipped and its colors match those of its surroundings. Let's check this one. Well, blue and red do not belong in a green-orange slot. It's completely wrong. Green-orange, but orange does not belong where there is red and green. Red-green, but green does not belong in red and blue. So I hold this corner at my right, like this, front right, and do algorithm U, R, U prime, L prime, U, R prime, U prime, L. I could repeat if I do not have all the four corners in the correct places. And I could also do the same algorithm if 0 corners were correct. Now I flip the cube over and identify the cases. So in this case, I have a yellow corner at the side like this. So I do R, U, R prime, U prime twice. And I turn the bottom along this area until the other unsolved corner presents itself. Do not turn the whole cube or you will mess up your first layer. Now that you have this corner over here and the yellow stickers at the front, do U, R, U prime, R prime 2 times. And turn the bottom layer. The cube is solved.